Good morning, everybody. How's everyone doing today? I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we have so many exciting things, you guys. I'm honestly super happy that I get to share all of these things with you, because let me tell you something, your mouth is gonna be on the floor when I tell you about all of these amazing specials that we are seeing here right now. So we're gonna go ahead and let a couple of people join the live, you guys. I see here we got Topaz 1102. How you doing today, love? Good morning. I hope you're having an amazing day. My name is Penelope, and we're here today at Icon Cosmetic Center in the location of Doral. Here, to tell all of you guys these amazing promotions that we are seeing right now. And let me tell you something, these promotions, you can actually check them out on our Instagram at Icon Cosmetic Center. And we have lots of different combined procedures. We have lots of different things, you guys, going on right now. So I'm letting you know now, this is your moment, this is your time. If you've been wanting to get surgery, you guys, there has been no better time than today right now for you guys to finally, be able to get your surgery. So with that being said, you guys, another thing that I wanted to mention to you that is extremely important that we remember is that here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we're always going to be making sure that you guys are up to date with absolutely everything that we have to offer here at Icon Cosmetic Center. Okay, so let me tell you something. Today, right now, I'm going to be telling you the news of your life, because let me tell you something, you probably thought that it was going to be super impossible for you to finally be able to get your surgery, but I'm here to let you know, you guys, that this is not impossible. Okay, this is not as impossible as you guys may believe. So I'm letting you know now. Maybe you've been wanting to get surgery, maybe you've been talking about it with your partner, with your friends, with your coworkers, with your family. And I'm here to let you know now, you guys, that it doesn't have to keep being a conversation. It could be a reality, okay? So really important for us to remember that. Go ahead and leave your information right here in my left bottom corner in this blue folder, you guys. Put your name, your phone number, and your email. That way we can go ahead and start getting in contact with you guys. I'm letting you know now, this is also the phone number for free consultations, okay? Let me tell you something else, you guys. Here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we are located in Miami, Florida. We have 3 different locations here in Miami, Florida. We have one in Blue Lagoon, we have one in Hialeah, and we have one in Doral. The one in Doral is the one that I'm currently in right now, you guys. So really important that I go over that information with you. Absolutely everything that we have to offer is something that you should be taking great advantage of, okay, you guys? Because I'm telling you now, it's not every day where you get to see such amazing, promotions, financial plans, BBL post-op care bundles. This is we are coming in hot. This is really special. So you need to be making sure that you are keeping up with our social media platforms, because you probably been just waiting for the perfect moment for you to be able to get surgery. But I'm here to let you know now, you guys, that with everything that we have to offer, it has never been easier than for you to finally be able to get your surgery today right now, okay? Another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys that is extremely important that we remember as well is that here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we always are going to be having, specials, but it's catch them while you can, and this kind of special is a unique one. I've never seen these kind of prices for combined procedures, you guys. I'm letting you know now, with everything that we have to offer, I've never seen such amazing specials like the ones that we are seeing here right now. So by the way, you guys, we have in total 9 board certified surgeons, okay? In the Blue Lagoon location, we have Dr. Meridian, Dr. Gurani, Dr. Giselle Gurani, and Dr. June. In the Doral location, we have Dr. Porter and Dr. Fisher. And in the And in the Hialeah location, we have Dr. Tamer, Dr. Zong, and Dr. Hero. So really, really important for us to remember, you guys, that everything that we have to offer here at Icon Cosmetic Center, it has never been easier like today, right now, for you guys to finally be able to get your surgery. So make sure that you're going to our Instagrams. Make sure that you are checking out everything that we have to offer, you guys, because you probably just been waiting. Maybe you saw the last special that we had going on, but you were kind of like, oh, you know, I'm gonna wait to see if, you know, I get the special, and then the special left. And that is something that I wanted to tell you guys, that every single special is very unique. Okay, so these are things that at the end of the day, if you want to get that BBL, if you've been wanting to get that breast augmentation, that Lipo 360, that tummy tuck, mommy makeover, you know, vaginoplasty, labiaplasties, chin lipo, you know, if you've been wanting to get one of these procedures, you guys, I'm letting you know now, today, right now, is the perfect time for you to be able to, okay? I see here we have good AZ Gal 1. How you doing today, love? Good morning. I hope you're having an amazing day. I see here you're asking me, what kind of surgery are you talking about? We're talking about, you know, BBLs, which are fat transfer to the buttocks and into the hips. It's for, you know, more projection, more of an hourglass figure, more rounded glutes, overall more volume on the glutes and on the hips. Right? So we also have breast augmentations when we use saline or silicone implants to, you know, get more cleavage, get more side boob, get more upper pool fullness, get more projection. Then we also have Lipo 360s. And Lipo 360s is when we are removing unwanted fat or, you know, stubborn fat that sometimes, no matter how much we go to the gym, no matter how many diets we try to do, sometimes the reason why it's called stubborn fat is because it's really hard to lose it. It's really hard to shake it off. So that's why it's called stubborn fat, for that reason. So you guys, by the way, if you're struggling with, you know, hip dips, you're struggling with no upper pool fullness, you're struggling with trying to lose that fupa, those love handles, and it's almost like it's impossible, it's because, you guys, you have to get an amazing surgeon to lipo for you. So for once and for all, it's just gone. And I'm here to let you know now, you guys, that here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we can make that happen for you. Here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we also offer tummy tucks and mommy makeovers. Tummy tucks is a procedure that removes excess skin, okay, you guys? So for anyone that doesn't know what a tummy tuck is, it's a procedure that, you know, for example, let's say that you were pregnant in the past, so you're a past mother, or you experienced, you know, some major weight loss. You know, for example, when we are pregnant, our skin and our abdomen stretches out to be able to allow the baby to grow. Of course, completely normal. So now that you've given birth, you know, you've noticed that you have some excess skin at the lower part of your abdomen area, or you've noticed that your belly button kind of looks like it's hooding down, or it looks like a kind of like a sad face, kind of like, you know, like it's just going down. I'm here to let you know, love, that those are great indications that you will be an amazing candidate for a tummy tuck, okay? So I'm letting you know now, you guys, with everything that we have to offer. You may be wondering, well, I've been wanting to get surgery, but, you know, like, I'm not able to pay the whole surgery in full, or things like that, you guys, okay? So I'm letting you know now, with everything that we have to offer here at Icon Cosmetic Center, it is extremely important for us to finally be able to get our surgery, okay? So another thing that I wanted to tell you guys is that with everything that we have to offer here at Icon Cosmetic Center, it is really, really, really amazing, okay, you guys? So how much is tummy tuck? Mine is not fupa, but protruding. Hi, love, how you doing today? Melanated, how you doing today, love? So for tummy tucks, you know, I highly recommend for you to check out our prices right now at Icon Cosmetic Center on our Instagram, because right now we have amazing specials. So right now, as we speak, would be the perfect time for you to go check that out and see those amazing prices. By the way, you guys, I know that you guys have told me before that when you try to go ahead and look for the Instagram, it's kind of hard to find. So here you go. Here's the Instagram, you guys. It's icon/cosmetic/center/Miami. Okay, you guys, so if you need me to repeat that again or show you again, no worries, I'll do it again. Don't be shy. So as I was telling you, one of the things that I really wanted to mention to you guys that is extremely important for us to remember as well is that with everything that we have to offer here at Icon Cosmetic Center, it has never been easier than today right now for you guys to finally be able to get your surgery. So another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys that is extremely important to remember is that when we are looking forward to getting surgery, right, and we are super thrilled, super excited, maybe you're watching me outside of the state, maybe you're watching me outside of the country, but let me tell you something. When we are looking forward to getting surgery and you have been having your eye on Icon Cosmetic Center and you've been wanting to come get surgery with us, I'm here to let you know right now that the fact that you're in another state or that you're in another country doesn't jeopardize anything. Like, doesn't cause any kind of, you know, obstacle for you to finally be able to get your surgery. Like, that never stopped the show, you guys, okay? So if you're thinking right now, damn, like, these prices are really good, like, you know about us, you know about our surgeons, you know how we work, you know what we bring to the table, you know what we consist of, you know how we prioritize our patients, how we give them such highly attentive attention and care. So you've seen those gorgeous before and afters, you know about us, you know, and even if you don't know about us, you can find out about us, you guys, because I'm gonna let you know right now, with everything that we have to offer, Icon Cosmetic Center is as good as it can get for your results, for your experience, for your health, and for overall the treatment that you receive. Okay, you guys, so I'm letting you know now, when we are looking forward to getting surgery, we want to be making sure that the clinic that we're going to, you know, the surgical, you know, professional team, you know, are they professional? Are they on top of their patients? Are the surgeons board certified? Do they have many years of experience? And lucky for you, you guys, Icon Cosmetic Center literally checks out every single. Are the surgeons board certified? Do they have many years of experience? And lucky for you, you guys, Icon Cosmetic Center literally checks out every single box of absolutely every single thing that I just said. And you know, these are things that are really important for us to remember, you guys, and for us to keep in mind, because we want to be making sure that we are doing everything in our power to make sure that we are leading ourselves towards the right direction and the right clinic for us. So make sure that you are leaving your information right here in this blue folder, you guys. Put your name, put your name, your phone number, and your email. That way we can go ahead and get in contact with you guys, okay? I'm letting you know now, with everything that we have to offer here at Icon Cosmetic Center, it has never been easier than today right now for you guys to finally be able to get your surgery. Okay, so another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys that is equally as important is that with everything that we have to offer as well, you know, education wise, and the fact that every single one of our surgeons has over 10 years of experience. Like, just imagine that. Think about the fact that our surgeons have, if they have over 10 years of experience, they've probably been in the plastic surgery world for 15 to 20 years or even more than that, you know. So we have some that have been even more than that. So it's just really sit down and think about how many different bodies they've seen, how many different cases they've dealt with, and they've succeeded, you know, their expectations, they've succeeded in their results. And you know, we all have Google, you guys. You could literally check it out, Icon Cosmetic Center, on our Instagram, look at our reviews, look at our feedback, you know, all of those things, you guys, are the things that you should be looking at. You know, is the surgeon board certified? Is the clinic, you know, a highly professional staff? Is the surgeon gonna be delivering good results and good treatment? Does the surgeons have a good bedside manner? Like, these are all things that are really important. And lucky for you, that's exactly what we consist of at Icon Cosmetic Center. You want to be making sure that you're receiving more than just gorgeous results. And like I said, you guys, you can see it for yourselves. The reason why we don't post as many before and afters here on TikTok, you guys, is because TikTok is more sensitive to that kind of topic, to that kind of content, you guys. So that's why we don't post as many before and afters, or you know, like our patients' testimonies, you guys, because TikTok is a little more sensitive. So but we do we do post all of those things on our Instagram. So if you've been wanting to check it out, you guys could go ahead and check it out. And another thing that I wanted to mention to you that is extremely important to remember is that just because you're watching me across the country or outside of the state, like you're not from Miami, you're not from Florida, it doesn't matter, you guys, because here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we offer free virtual consultations and free in-person consultations. So I'm letting you know right now, with everything that we have to offer here at Icon Cosmetic Center, it has never been easier for you to finally take the next step. And we also have amazing financial plans that I haven't even gotten into yet, but I will be getting into them right now. And you know, at the end of the day, you guys, we want to be making sure that absolutely everything that we have to offer, you know, is the real thing, you guys. So I'm letting you know. I'm letting you know, like, the financial plans that we designed, we purposely designed it this way, you guys, for people to be able to get their surgery. Okay, I feel like when people hear me talk about, oh, you could finance your surgery, they believe that it's like a $500 a month kind of finance, $700 a month. And no, you guys, nowhere near. Like, you're gonna be shocked when I tell you these financial plans and how much it can help you, you know, how much it can actually like change, you know, flip the tables for you. Because maybe you've been wanting your surgery, but the only reason why you haven't gotten it is because, you know, maybe when you're about to get it, certain things in your personal life happen that, you know, makes you have to shift your focus to whatever it is that is going on, that it's not your surgery. Okay, so I'm letting you know now, you guys, that, you know, I completely understand sometimes life just be lifing, you guys, and that's completely fine. And that's why we are considerate and we are known of that. Like, we have knowledge of that. So it's just, we designed these amazing financial plans thinking of you guys, thinking of all of our iconic dolls, thinking of all our future iconic dolls. So this is something that I'm gonna tell you right now. The financial plans that we have to offer by the way, the companies that we do these financial plans with are Alpha on Credit and Care Credit, you guys. And these are the following. When we are looking forward to getting surgery, you guys, right? We have to remember that we want to always be making sure that absolutely everything that we have to offer, we are doing it, we are keeping up with it, you guys. Okay, so one of the things that I wanted to mention to you as well, that is extremely important that we remember is that here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we are always going to be making sure that absolutely everything that we have to offer here to you guys are knowing about it, you guys are coherent about it. So I'm letting you guys know now, for BBL, you could pay as low as $29 weekly or $129 monthly. Okay, so this is insane. This is insane because people, I feel like when I say, oh, you could finance your surgery, people think that it's like a $500 monthly payment or like a $600, $400 monthly payment. But you guys, this is not even a $200 monthly payment. This is $29 weekly or $129 monthly. Okay, like, this is so affordable. This opens the door for us to finally be able to take that next step into being able to get our surgery, you guys. Okay, so I'm letting you know now, if you've been looking forward to getting your surgery, you guys, I'm here to let you know that there has never been a better time than today right now for you finally to do it, for you finally to take that decision into reality, for it not to just be a topic that you just talk about with your friends or with your partner or your family. I'm here to let you know now that you could show up as a new you. You could literally, we in the middle of 2025. We almost in the middle of 2025. You know, June is next month, so we're gonna be exactly in the middle of the year. And I'm here to let you know now that you've probably been wanting this surgery. So really think about it, sis. Really think about it. You've probably been wanting this surgery, and the only reason why you haven't gotten it is because you've been waiting for the perfect time to get it. But I'm here to let you know now that these specials that we are seeing right now, that we are experiencing right now, it's something unbeatable that you are not going to find nowhere. And it's with board certified surgeons, okay? So these are things that are super important for us to remember, because not only are you getting such an amazing price, but you're also getting amazing surgeons right behind that price. Like, I'm letting you know right now that this is something that you want to be taking advantage of, because it's not every day that you're going to get such amazing prices with such highly educated board certified surgeons that are high volume surgeons, that are highly requested surgeons. And you have to remember, you guys, that here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we only have board certified surgeons. We have in total 9 surgeons, and what's Gotiaga 1, what's the specials? So Gotiaga 1, I told you guys earlier for you guys to go ahead and go to our Icon Cosmetic Center page on our Instagram. So let me pull that out for you, love, so that way you could go ahead and check it out. You see that right there? Okay, I don't know if you already got it. Let me know if you already got it. It's icon/cosmetic/center/Miami. Okay, so extremely important that you guys remember that, because here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we have so many amazing promotions going on right now. This is honestly so great. So make sure that you guys are keeping up with our social media platforms, okay, you guys? Another thing that I wanted to mention to you, guys, is that here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we are always going to be making sure that absolutely everything that we have to offer to you guys, you guys are knowing about it, you guys are taking advantage of this. So let me tell you something. For our BBLs, you guys, we use ultrasound guidance. Every single one of our surgeons uses ultrasound guidance for the BBLs, okay? And what the ultrasound guidance is with the correlation of the BBL, in case you don't know, like, what it's used for. What it's used for, you guys, is when the surgeon is operating on you, right? When you're on the operating room and you're getting a BBL, this is a fat transfer to the buttocks, you guys, okay? So it's your own fat, being transferred to the hips and to the buttocks. So when the surgeon is operating and they're placing the cannula, the ultrasound guidance allows them to see absolutely everything that is going on the inside of the buttocks. So they have a perfect view of where the cannula is going. They also can see, where they're disposing the fat, and they also can see, like I said, everything that's going on the inside of the buttocks, okay? So these are things that the surgeons have a perfect view on. Another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys that is extremely important for us to remember as well is that here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we always want to making sure that absolutely everything that we're doing, is being done the correct way, you guys. So make sure that you are leaving your information right here in this blue folder. Put your name, your phone number, and your email. That way we can go ahead and get in contact with you guys, okay? Another thing that I wanted to mention to you that is extremely important that we remember as well is that here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we are always going to be making sure that absolutely everything that we have to offer, we are doing it. We are bringing it here to you guys. So another thing that I wanted to mention to you that is really important as well is that when we are, coming out here to Miami for surgery, maybe we're from outside of state or outside of the country, it is important for you guys to remember that you have to stay in the city of Miami a minimum of 7 days, okay, you guys? Now, when it comes down to like combined procedures and and stuff like that, it is important for us to remember that the dates, like the amount of time that you have to stay in the city may vary. Okay, you guys, if you are getting like a combination of procedures. Another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys that is really important that we remember as well is that with everything that we have to offer here at Icon Cosmetic Center, it has never been easier for you to finally be able to get your surgery. So even if you're across the globe, you can still get a free virtual consultation with us, and you can still, be checked out, be looked at by a board certified surgeon. Okay, now another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys, I'm gonna be explaining to you a couple of reasons as to why you need to stay in the city of Miami for at least 7 days. Okay, you guys, the reason to this is because we have to remember that we have to be making sure that absolutely everything that we're doing is being done the right, correct way, you guys. So what does that mean? That you want to be making sure that, first of all, this is surgery, you guys, so you want to be making sure that you are giving your body the enough time to heal from the surgery, and you also need to give time for the doctor to be, able to do checkups on you, because that's another thing that is really important to us that I almost forgot to mention. It's really, really important for us to be able to see you guys after surgery. We really do care, and we want to be able to see you after surgery. We want to be able to do checkups on you, do follow-ups with you, see how everything's going, see how you're doing, see how you're feeling. Are you eating? Are you drinking water? Are you wearing your faja? Are you walking around every hour, 15 to 20 minutes? These are all things that we are going to be very on top of. How much are you draining? How are you sleeping? Are you sleeping on your back? Are you, for example, if you are getting a BBL, you're not supposed to sleep on your back or on your sides. You're supposed to sleep facing down. Okay, and if you're getting a breast augmentation, of course, you can't be sleeping facing down because of the breast. So, there is different requirements for every single surgery, you guys. I just wanted to mention that in case, you thought that you can't sleep on your back for every single surgery. No, you guys, since it's different areas where you're getting surgery, it's different requirements, and it's different sleeping positions, and just different things that play out into your healing process. Okay, so as I was saying, one of the things that I wanted to mention is that with everything that we have to offer here at Icon Cosmetic Center, it really has never been easier than today right now for you guys to finally be able to get your surgery. Okay, so with that being said, another reason that I wanted to mention to you guys as to why you need to stay in the city of Miami at least 7 days is because when we are looking forward to getting surgery, you guys, we have to remember that at the end of the day, this is surgery, and whether this is our first time getting surgery or our second time or our third time, however many times, I'm here to let you know that you still need to allow your body to process this and to kind of at least heal from it and be able to see your doctor, because you're also going to be having drains. Okay, you guys, you're also going to be having drains. And for anyone that doesn't know what drains are, I'm going to be explaining to you real quick what drains are. So when you are undergoing surgery, you guys, it is very normal for you to be inflamed and swollen for the next couple of weeks, for you to be draining and fluids and liquids for the next couple of weeks. Okay, you guys, so these are things that at the end of the day, it's very normal for you to be going through. Okay, so this is a natural part of the process. So the drains is these. So ignore this white part, you guys, because this white part is not gonna be the one attached to the incision. So we have to remember, you guys, that when we're getting a BBL or a tummy tuck, there's gonna be, for example, the BBLs, the BBL incisions are very small, you guys. They're very, very small, and they're just on each side like this. And then you have two right here at the top of each buttocks, and then sometimes you have 1 or 2 incisions on your back and stuff like that. Sometimes you could have 1 incision right on top of your pelvic area, but that's more if you have some fat on the pelvic area that could be lipo and stuff like that. So one of the things that I wanted to mention to you guys as well is that the drain, what it's meant to be used for, is meant to be placed on the incision, you guys. That way, you know, all your fluids and all your liquids are going to this ball. So this white part, ignore this white part. This is the part, you know, this tube right here, this clear tube, is what is going to be going on those incisions, okay, you guys? So like this, and then, you know, this is going to go all the way over here. You know, you see how your fluid is going to be going all the way here. And then if you take a look at this ball, you guys, you can see that there's measurements. You know, let me put my hand behind it so you guys can see it better since it is clear. So you could see, right, the light's kind of hitting it, but I feel like you could kind of see it. You see 25, 50, 75, and 100. Okay, you guys, so with these measurements that we see right here, what these measurements are used for is for you to be able to track how much you're draining. So let's say that, you know, you just got surgery today and it's your first night at home today after surgery, and you know, you were draining around 50 to 75, right? So when we see that and we're like, oh, okay, you know, like it's kind of getting full, like I'm just gonna go ahead and, you know, dump it out. You could dump out the liquid either on your sink or on your toilet, you know, whichever. Or but before you do that, you guys, you want to be making sure that you are documenting this, okay? So you want to take a picture of it, or, you know, you could either take a picture of it, or you could write it down on a notebook, or you could write it down on your notes. For example, for me, I think the easiest thing for me would just be like take a picture, because it gives me like the right time and exactly how it looked and stuff like that. So, you know, those are things that are really important for us to remember and for us to keep in mind as well. So before you dump this out, and don't worry, you guys, if you feel like I'm saying, you know, a lot of information like for you guys to remember, don't worry, you know, don't worry, you guys. When you come in for your free virtual consultation, for your pre-op, for your post-op, you know, we are going to be explaining to you guys absolutely everything, okay? So you don't ever have to worry or feel like, oh, you know, like, dude, like, how am I supposed to remember all this information? No worries, you guys. The sole purpose of these lives is for me to educate you, for me to guide you, for me to, you know, show you what we have to offer here at Icon Cosmetic Center, and, you know, what these procedures consist of, and what's the goal with every single one of these procedures. You know, what is it that it does for you? Okay, so that's the sole purpose. So don't be shy with me. If you have any questions, you guys, I'm more than happy to answer whatever questions you may have. Okay, if you want to know specific prices and things like that, right now you could go check out the specials at Icon Cosmetic Center on our Instagram. And you guys, the reason you're probably wondering, well, why can't she just say it? The reason why, you guys, is because when I mention prices here on TikTok, like, for some reason TikTok is kind of sensitive to that, so I'm not allowed to say any prices and stuff like that, because then TikTok would just end up kicking me out of the live, like ending the live. So that's why I don't mention it, you guys. But by the way, you could go ahead and leave your information in my left bottom corner in this blue folder. Okay, you could go ahead and leave your information right here in this blue folder, so that way we can go ahead and get in contact with you. Another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys that is really important that we remember as well is that when we are, you know, getting surgery, for the people that don't know what BMI is is important, you guys, because BMI stands for body mass index, and BMI is used to detect how much body fat a person has in their body. Okay, you guys, the BMI limit is 40. Okay, the BMI limit is 40, you guys. So, you know, whether you've been looking forward to getting surgery, and, you know, let's say that you want to know what your BMI is because you don't know what your BMI is, let me tell you, love, that I could go ahead and tell you what your BMI is right now. All I need from you is your name, not your name, your height and your weight. The name and the phone number and the email is for the blue folder right here, you guys, so that way we can go ahead and get in contact with you. Okay, really, really important that we do remember all of this amazing information. Now, Now, as I was saying, you guys, oh, by the way, let me finish explaining the drain. So you see right here, there's an opening right here, you guys, right here. This opening right here is where you're gonna be dumping, you know, the liquid and the fluids. You're gonna be, you know, dumping that on your sink or on your toilet, you know, in your toilet, of course. Let me close this real quick. Now, you're probably wondering, what is this little blue thing here? So this little blue thing right here is a clip, you guys, okay? So you see that it's closed, and then all I have to do is open it, right? This is how I hold it open. And let me get my shirt really quick. And if you take a look, that's how it will look, you guys. You see? So you may be wondering, well, what is that for? So right now I don't have socks. Right now I have heels. So that's why I wouldn't be able to like show you like with a sock. But this is kind of like if it was a sock, because you know this is my arm and you can see, you know, it's not gonna go nowhere. And the reason to this little stick like this little hanger is because so that way you don't have to carry your drain like this the entire time. That way you don't have to hold on to your drain. You just attach it to your sock and you can go on about your day. You're gonna be having the drains for around 6 to 7 days. Okay, 7 days is more of like the general response to that. So as I was saying, you guys, it is really important for us to remember all of this amazing information, because at the end of the day, you want to be making sure that everything that we are doing here, everything that we have to offer here at Icon Cosmetic Center, and you know, you guys are knowing about it, you guys are keeping up with it. So yeah, these are things that we want to be making sure that we are, you know, learning about, so that way when you get surgery, you guys, you know, you're kind of a little more ahead of the game, and you're like, okay, like this is what I gotta do, there's certain things I gotta do. So you know, whether you have your surgery booked already, or you know, you are looking forward to getting surgery, I would highly recommend for you to get Cell Saver, you guys. Okay, I highly recommend for you guys to get Cell Saver. Why? Cell Saver is something that it's so amazing, in the sense that when we are undergoing surgery, you guys, of course, you know, it is expected for us to lose blood. But this is why I really love the Cell Saver, because the Cell Saver is a machine that purifies the blood. The Cell Saver is a machine that purifies the blood, you guys. Okay, so since it purifies the blood, right, what does that mean? That all the blood that you're supposed to lose throughout surgery, you're not really losing it. Why? Because the Cell Saver machine, it purifies the blood and it restores it and puts it right back into your body. Okay, you guys, so this is something that, you know, can help you out a lot with, you know, energy levels. It can help you a lot with, you know, feeling a lot more refreshed, feeling a lot more energized, just feeling better after surgery than if you wouldn't get Cell Saver. Because we have to remember, you guys, that of course, like during surgery, it is expected of us to lose blood, you know, because at the end of the day, it is a surgery. But with the Cell Saver, all the blood that you were supposed to lose is actually being put back into your body. So when you think about it, you know, it's something that is really worth it, because you are going to be feeling a lot better. You're going to be feeling very energized. You're going to be feeling more refreshed. And, you know, overall, you're just going to have a better like feeling, you know, physically. So as I was saying, you guys, another thing that I wanted to mention to you that is really important that we remember as well is that with everything that we have to offer here at Icon Cosmetic Center, it has never been easier than today right now for you guys to finally be able to get your surgery. So for a breast augmentation, you could pay as low as $18 weekly or $99 monthly. Okay, you guys, so for a breast augmentation, we could go with either saline or silicone implants, you guys. Either or are honestly really amazing choices. These are things that are really important for us to remember and for us to keep in mind as well. Now, another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys is that when we are getting ready for getting a breast augmentation, we have to remember that there is a couple of different factors. There's 3 different factors to be exact. There's 3 different factors that do play out in the decision making when we are looking forward to getting a breast augmentation. You know, in the decision making, the decision making in the sense of like how many cc's should you get. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get right into it. For example, when we are looking forward to getting a breast augmentation, you guys, some of us may be wearing an A cup, and or so others, some of us may be a C cup or a B cup or a D cup, and you want to go up, and like that you want to jump a couple of cup sizes, but you don't really know how many cc's is gonna get you there, and that's okay, love. You're not supposed to know, because me and you are not surgeons. The ones that are surgeons, the board certified surgeons, the ones that have a surgeon's eye, is them. So that's why we gotta go to them, you guys. That's why we have to leave our information here in my left bottom corner in this blue folder. Put your name, your phone number, and your email. That way we can go ahead and schedule you for a free virtual consultation or a free in-person consultation. That way you could get looked at by a professional, by a board certified surgeon that has over 10 years of experience, has seen many different pairs of boobs, okay, and many different bodies, and many different glutes and hips and abdomens and chins and everything. So I'm letting you guys know now that for a breast augmentation, the different factors that play out are the skin elasticity is really important, you guys, because there's people that have more of an elastic skin, and then there's people that have more of a tight skin. Okay, so those are things that are important for us to remember and keep in mind as well. Now, another thing that is important for us to remember and keep in mind is that for a breast augmentation, you could also, the 2 different factors are the breast tissue, how much breast tissue do you have, and also, how wide is your chest. Okay, you guys, so these 3 different factors do influence the decision making of how many cc's you should get. So at the end of the day, you guys, we want to be making sure that we're going with the right surgeon, because the right surgeon is going to be delivering the results that you want while still maintaining a healthy amount of cc's for your body type. Okay, so what do I mean, like a healthy one? A proportionate one. Okay, you guys, a proportionate one that is gonna actually go with your body and make you look good and add on to you. Okay, so as I was saying, you guys, so another thing that I wanted to mention to you is that there's 3 different kinds of incisions when we are talking about getting a breast augmentation. There's the one on the areola, there's the one under the boob, and then there's also the one on the armpit. Okay, you guys, so these 3 different kinds of incisions, those are the 3 different kinds of incisions that exist for a breast augmentation. And one of the things that I wanted to mention to you guys is that when we are looking forward to getting surgery, we want to be making sure that the surgeon that we go ahead and get surgery with is a surgeon that is going to prioritize us overall. So what do I mean by this? That was something that is very special about every single one of our surgeons here at Icon Cosmetic Center, is that they're always going to be delivering gorgeous, amazing results, and also, making sure that everything that you have, everything that you are supposed to, have, and your body proportions are up to date, and everything looks very, very well together. Okay, so that is something that is so special about our surgeons. And one of the things that I wanted to mention to you guys as well is that when we are looking forward to getting surgery, and the only reason why we haven't gone through with getting surgery is because when we are home, we look at ourselves and we're like, oh, the thing is that I have too much excess skin, or my breasts have sagged too much, like for me to be able to get my breasts to look the way that I want them to look. These are all things, you guys, that we as human beings sometimes say to ourselves out of anxiety, you know, out of different feelings and stuff like that. And I'm here to let you know now, you guys, don't go ahead and dictate what it is that you could get when you're not a surgeon. And you must not know about Icon Cosmetic Center. You could go ahead and look at those gorgeous before and afters, you guys. And when I'm telling you, those before and afters are so shocking and so amazing that, you know, there's literally people that are like, wait, what? Like, that's the same person? And yes, you guys, yes. Like, and it's insane to see because, you know, this is all done in one session. This is all achieved in one session only, you know. There's people that believe that you need to be getting lipo multiple times to get to where you want to get at, or that you need to get multiple tummy tucks to remove all the excess skin, and or that you need to get, you know, multiple breast augmentations and stuff like that, or multiple breast lifts. So no, you guys, I'm here to let you know now that with Icon Cosmetic Center, it is not like that whatsoever. You're gonna be receiving the gorgeous results that you want the first session, the first time that you come to us. And this is something that is so amazing to see because, you know, that's what we want, you guys. We want to go with a clinic that is always going to be making sure that we're only receiving the best of the best, that their priority is us, the patients. Okay, you guys? So that's what I'm saying. This is something that is really, really important. And why am I, you know, talking like if, you know, I'm like a future patient like you guys, is because at the end of the day, me personally, like wholeheartedly, I would never get any work done nowhere else but with Icon Cosmetic Center, you know, because I see what our surgeons bring to the table. I see what our surgeons consist of. I see how highly educated they are. I see the way that they treat their patients, you know, their character, their bedside manners, you know, their education. You know, I see these gorgeous results. Like, I'm letting you know now, you guys, what are you waiting for to become an iconic doll? It really has never been easier like today right now for you guys to finally be able to become an iconic doll. So another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys that is really important that we remember as well is that here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we are always going to be making sure that absolutely everything that we have to offer, we are doing it. Another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys as well is that make sure that you are leaving your information right here in my left bottom corner in this blue folder. Put your name, your phone number, and your email. That way we can go ahead and get in contact with you. Make sure you're leaving your information right here, you guys, because I'm letting you know now we have so many amazing promotions going on right now that you cannot be missing out on. Okay, you snooze, you lose, you guys. And then when you decide that you finally want to get your surgery, now there's not even a single special going on. You gotta catch them while you can, you guys. I'm letting you know now, these specials are super random. These specials really come and go. So make sure that you guys are making the most out of today, are making the most out of right now. Another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys that is extremely important for us to remember is that for Lipo 360, you could pay as low as $18 weekly or $99 monthly. Okay, you guys, so for a Lipo 360, that's how much you could pay. By the way, I see people sometimes tend to get confused with, you know, what is Lipo 360 and stuff like that. You guys, Lipo 360 is when we are, you know, doing lipo on our entire torso. Okay, you guys, front, sides, and back. What does that mean? 360 is a full circle, right, you guys? So the reason why it's called a Lipo 360 is because it's a full circle of your whole front abdomen area, you know, like your fupa, your middle abdomen, your top abdomen right here, your flanks, you know, your back, you know, those annoying rolls that we get under our bra strap, the love handles. Okay, you guys, so these are things that are really, really, really important for us to remember and for us to keep in mind as well. Okay, now another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys is that Lipo 360 is used to remove unwanted fat, okay, you guys, and stubborn fat. Okay, you guys, and no matter how many workouts we do, how much cardio we do, it just, you know, it just won't go down. The fupa won't go away. The love handles are still there. The annoying rolls on our back, right below our bra area are super annoying. They just won't go away. I'm here to let you know now, you guys, that we all struggle with the same thing. And Lipo 360 exists, our surgeons exist, Icon Cosmetic Center exists, so you shouldn't be settling for anything that bothers you, for anything that makes you feel some type of way. You should be able to, go ahead and do something about it, you guys. I'm letting you know now, with everything that we have to offer here at Icon Cosmetic Center, it really has never been easier than today right now for you guys to finally be able to get your surgery. Now, another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys is the financial plans for tummy tucks. The financial plans, you guys, for tummy tucks. Right now, for a tummy tuck, you could pay as low as $18 weekly or $99 monthly. Okay, you guys? So, these are things that are so amazing that we are seeing, because you know what it is to be able to pay $18 weekly for your tummy tuck, and you're saying bye-bye to all that excess skin. You're saying bye-bye to that belly button that looks like a sad face, that looks like it's hooding down, because they are gonna fix all of that up. So let me tell you something. When you're getting a tummy tuck, you guys, a tummy tuck is an abdominal muscle repair. Okay, they repair your abdominal muscle, and they also do lipo on the flanks. You may be wondering, well, why do I need my abdominal muscle repair? The reason why you need your abdominal muscle repair, you guys, is because this was gonna allow the outside part of your abdomen to look as flat as possible and as neat as possible. So when we're getting a tummy tuck, you guys, of course, the end goal is to have a flat stomach, to remove all the excess skin, for the surgeon to fix the situation with our belly button, and for them to repair our abdominal muscle. Okay, 9 times out of 10, when you see somebody getting a tummy tuck, or somebody that has to get a tummy tuck, they're also going to be getting the abdominal muscle repair. Okay, so another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys that is really, really important that we remember as well is that there's 2 different kinds of tummy tucks. Okay, not really 2 different kinds of tummy tucks, more like the incisions. Okay, so it's more like the incisions, you guys. So the incision for a mini tummy tuck, the incision is from bikini line to bikini line. Okay, so that's the incision for a mini tummy tuck. And for a mini tummy tuck would be for somebody that has little to no excess skin. Okay, you guys, that's why the incision is from bikini line to bikini line. Now, when you have, more excess skin, a good amount of excess skin, then you are going to be going with the full tummy tuck. And the full tummy tuck is a tummy tuck that the incision is from hip to hip. Okay, you guys? So, really important that we do remember all of this amazing information. That way we can go ahead and take great advantage of everything that we have to offer you guys. And I feel like sometimes people think that they know a procedure, but when I explain it, they're like, oh, I didn't know it does that, or I didn't know it was for this too, or I didn't know that people that have to deal with this could also get that. And that's why I like to go into great detail about every single procedure, because maybe you've been looking forward to having a procedure that removes the excess skin. So let me explain the procedure before I keep going. When we are undergoing surgery for a tummy tuck, right? So basically, very simple. When we are getting a tummy tuck, the abdominal muscle gets repaired. Then they do lipo on the flanks. Once they're done doing that, they stretch out that skin. They make sure that your belly button is well centered and symmetrical with the rest of your body. Okay, guys? So for people that say, oh, but the thing is that when you have a tummy tuck, it's not your belly button anymore. That it's your belly button. And that's not true, you guys, okay? That is not true. At least not here in Icon Cosmetic Center, you guys, okay? You'll still very much have your belly button, okay? So, now, when we are looking forward to getting surgery, right? So, your abdominal muscle is repaired. You have gotten done, lipo on the flanks. Now, when they stretch out that skin, you guys, and they're done making sure that your belly button is well centered and symmetrical and looking natural with the rest of your body, then they go ahead and remove the excess skin. So that's what a tummy tuck is, you guys. It's what is going to be removing excess skin, okay? Now, the other thing that I wanted to mention to you guys is that for a mommy makeover, you could pay as low as $39 weekly or $149 monthly. So you guys, for a mommy makeover, you know, we have the tummy tuck at the lower part of the abdomen area. You know, we have that, you know, what repairs the abdomen, also does lipo on the flanks. You know, they stretch out that skin, they make sure that your belly button is full centered and symmetrical with the rest of your body, and then they go ahead and remove the excess skin. Now, with that being said, you guys, so as I was saying, you guys, the mommy makeover, this also comes with a breast surgery of your choice, of your liking, you guys. So, the choices for the breast surgery are the following: breast augmentation, breast lift, breast reduction, or breast fat transfer. So you could go with either or of these options, you guys. Really important that we remember this. And, you know, let's say, for example, that you want to combine it. Let's say that you want to combine a breast augmentation with a breast lift. You could go ahead and do that. And you're wondering, well, can I combine a breast lift with a breast fat transfer as well? Of course, you guys. Of course. I'm letting you know now that with everything that we have to offer here at Icon Cosmetic Center, the way that we can combine procedures as well, you don't even know, guys. You don't even know. Like, you guys got to go check out those specials that we have at Icon Cosmetic Center on our Instagram. And make sure you're leaving your information right here in this blue folder. Put your name, your phone number, and your email. That way we can go ahead and get in contact with you guys. Really important that we remember this. Another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys is that here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we are also going to be making sure that, you know, we let you guys know the way that we can combine procedures. So we can combine procedures, tummy tucks with BBLs. We can combine procedures, lipos with breast augmentations with BBLs. We can combine procedures, a BBL with a vaginoplasty with a tummy tuck. You know, we can combine a labiaplasty with a breast augmentation with some chin lipo. We can combine a mommy makeover with some inner thigh lipo and some arm lipo. And if you also want to get a labiaplasty, you could also go ahead and do that. Like, I'm letting you guys know now, with everything that we have to offer here at Icon Cosmetic Center, it really has never been easier than today right now, for you guys to finally be able to get your surgery. So another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys that is extremely important to remember as well is to leave your information right here in my left bottom corner in this blue folder. Put your name, your phone number, and your email. That way we can go ahead and get in contact with you guys. Also, you guys, the financial plans for a labiaplasty, you could pay as low as $18 weekly or $99 monthly. For a tummy tuck and BBL, you guys, you could pay as low as $39 weekly or $149 monthly. For a lipo and breast augmentation, you could pay as low as $39 weekly or $149 monthly. Okay, so those are also perfect examples of how we can combine procedures here at Icon Cosmetic Center, you guys. So those are the financial plans here at Icon Cosmetic Center. The companies that we do these financial plans with are Alpha on Credit and Care Credit, you guys. Okay, so with that being said, thank you guys so much for joining the live today. Make sure that you are leaving your information right here in my left bottom corner in this blue folder. Put your name, your phone number, and your email. That way we can go ahead and get in contact with you guys. Really, really, really important that we do remember all of this amazing information. So make sure you go ahead and leave your information right here in this blue folder. Put your name, your phone number, and your email, you guys. Like how I was saying, make sure you are checking out all of these amazing specials at Icon Cosmetic Center on our Instagram. And again, you guys, thank you guys so much for joining the live today. You know, stay tuned as we'll be coming back with lots of new exciting things. And, you know, we have a very exciting live today. So make sure that you are keeping up with our social media platforms, okay? So thank you guys so much again for joining the live. And we'll see you back very soon. Bye.